We finally made it, huh? We finally made it.
What was your reaction when you got the news?
I was just grateful. I was grateful that I had this amazing opportunity. And I'm so happy and grateful that I get to be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants for this week.
How did you endure during that stretch where you weren't the guy? Like, how did you get through that stretch?
Serving every single day as best as I can. And that's not going to change. I'm still going to continue to serve my teammates and do all I can do with what I have, knowing that there's more.
What do you want the Giants fan base to see out of your first start in their uniform?
I just want them to be excited, come ready, expect us to give it all we got. Just like y'all, just like when the Giants fans come up, we know we're going to feel them. We know that we're going to receive them, receive us with open arms, and we're going to give you what you desire.
When did you find out you were starting?
Cav shared with me yesterday. Yeah.
Jameis, you've been in a situation like this where a team needs to be galvanized. What does that take? What does it take to get a team that's down up for a game and just have the emotions and the energy of the game different so that you can close it out?
In times like this, it's just action. Right? Who's going to focus on being the solution? Who's going to focus on doing all that they can do to be the solution for this team? And me, I'm just taking it one day at a time, one play at a time, and I'm encouraging everyone else, just do your best. Like, that's all the fans want. The fans just want us to come out there and do our very best. And when we come out and execute and do our very best, we're a tough team to beat.
Jameis, what have you learned the most just from watching, obviously, Russ and Jackson start, and just obviously communicating with both of those guys in their position? What have you gained the most from just watching their process and them, leading this team?
Well, we're all a part of the same process. Obviously the insight from Russ of being a Super Bowl winning quarterback is, developing Super Bowl habits, how we approach every single day, and the fun and intentional detail that Jackson possesses because he's so hungry and so grateful for this moment. He's just a young rookie, and I can look in his eyes and just tell how bad he wants it. And I was that young rookie, and I'm still, like, in my heart, that young rookie, and that's why I'm so happy and grateful for this moment. When you get a chance to get opportunities like this or any opportunity, you do your best to capitalize on those moments and stay present and do all you can do.
You mentioned that
taking over obviously with Mike now taking over. What about him gives you confidence that he can lead this team?
His poise. He's very poised on the sideline, and don't get me wrong, this is a very challenging situation because I would not be here if it weren't for Brian Daboll. And I am so grateful for him and the opportunity that he afforded me to come to New York and do what I love. So I'm happy for Cav, but I'm thankful for Brian Daboll and what he has done for this team. I know how the business goes, and I've been in that position before, but I'm extremely grateful for him, more importantly. And I'm excited for Cav. Like, just like as a quarterback, you want the opportunity to lead the team. I know he's been waiting on this moment, preparing, not waiting, but preparing for this moment to be a head football coach. And I know he's going to do the best that he possibly can.
Hey, Jameis, when you talk about
you mentioned that you got through the stretch by serving between a rookie quarterback and a veteran quarterback. What was the best way that you were able to serve?
By being persistent, being the same every single day. But by asking them questions of what they would love and how am I able to serve them, and just by acting on it, not just asking just to ask a question, but doing more than what's required. Watching film with Jackson, sending Russ specific plays, specific thoughts of that may help us in the process, brainstorming and collaborating with them both about what we're seeing and how we're going to attack this defense.
How did you find out?
Played in a while. What's the concern about, rust? Obviously, this is your first day out, leading the group, but rustiness and all that kind of thing. And how much did the Cleveland experience maybe, how does that help you? Because you've been through this a little bit and some similar.
Yeah, I've been waiting on this moment, man. So the shackles are off, the rust is off. Like, it's like, hey, you get to play. And when you get to play, nothing else matters but taking it one play at a time and doing your very best. Because we all have different circumstances, conditions, and facts, and I know that. But man, I'm extremely grateful, and I choose to focus on on what's true. And that's my mentality. That's my opportunity, being able to lead this team. And that's my actions of going out there, being energetic, enthusiastic, serving every single way that I can, and playing the best football I possibly can play.
When did you find out Brian Daboll had been fired, and what was your immediate reaction to that news?
Man, we were in Bible study when we found out. Russ had told me, and then next thing you know, we had the meeting. Like, it was no time to really grasp the whole thing. I immediately was just like, man, I'm so grateful for that, man. Like, he like the person that Dave's is he's a people person. Like, one of the first coaches that I had, one of the first head coaches that I've had to like FaceTime me, like introducing his wife to my wife. Like, he didn't have to do that. He could just talk to, Sierra and Jackson's parents. But, he went out his way to make sure that everyone was involved. And that's why I'm so grateful for him. The way that he led, the way that he did things was the right way. We just had unfortunate circumstances on the field, and in this business, that's all that matters. Like I tell, Jackson and Russ all the time, it really, like, I take pride in being a great person, but if I don't go out there and throw touchdowns and create excitement, no one will really care. When you think about the grand scheme of things, like, no one really cares unless you are producing and unless you are showing up day in and day out.
What do you want fans to know about you?
I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. Obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old. Now I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. Yeah, 10-year reunion.
You were in a Bible study. Is that with Russ and other teammates?
Yeah, that was all our teammates that attend weekly Bible study. Yeah, and that's when we got the news. And I'm so happy and grateful I was in that position, because I was in a state of gratitude and of deep listening. And like I said, it happened so fast when the decision was made and we were made aware of it, that I really didn't have time to really think. I just thought, like, okay, there's a seed of good in everything. And I immediately just thought about how grateful I was for Brian Daboll of believing in me to seek me and give my family a chance to be in New Jersey and New York and experience this. And now I'm the starting NFL quarterback.
James, so the spot that you're in right now in your career, there was a possibility, if nothing happened, maybe you wouldn't play another game. Did you ever think about that at all?
No, I never thought about that.
No.
Yeah, I never thought about not playing another game, because that's what I attract. And every time I'm on the sideline, do you see me on the sideline? I might not be on the field, but I'm playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the love and passion that I have for this game, man. Like, I'm always playing the game. Now, I might be not playing the game physically, and don't you say that. We're not speaking that into existence. But I'm playing the game. Every single game, I'm out there prepared to play.
Jameis, you've been a great support system for Jackson. You've talked about how being here with him, for him, from the summer, obviously is a tough thing that he's going through right now, and the protocol out of people's control. How does that move forward for you? I mean, do you view this Sunday as a one-shot deal and saying, we know Jackson is the future, we want him to be here? How do you approach that?
Yeah, I view Wednesday as a great day to talk to the media and address that I'm the starting quarterback for the New York Football Giants. I view Thursday as tomorrow, so as Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And when Sunday arrives, I will be very grateful and present that I'm able to be the starting quarterback for the New York Football Giants. But until Sunday comes, I won't really have an answer for you about how I will be feeling on Sunday, besides energetic, enthusiastic, and grateful that I'm the starting football quarterback for the New York Football Giants.
James,
We'll take 3 more.
Where do you think this team is mentally and emotionally off of this big change and coming off of the loss in Chicago?
I think we're ready for a win. And I think that, like, that's the consensus, even like with you guys. I think it's tough when you guys don't get a win. So I think this city, this stadium, we are willing to do any and everything for the New York Football Giants to be celebrating at the end of the day. And we know a good football team is coming in, but it's not about them. You know, it's about us playing our very best, and it's not about our circumstances, conditions, and facts. With our coach and with new changes, it's about us being grateful for the Mariners giving us this opportunity to put on you, like, this is what we signed up for. So whether we're 10-0 or 2-7 or 2-8, like, we signed to do this. So we have to be willing to do more than what we're required to do when they gave us this opportunity.
What do you see when you look at the Packers pass rush?
I see they traded for Michael Parsons, and they already had a good defensive end in Gary. I feel like number 95, Wyatt, is a great defensive lineman. And I know that Matt LaFleur is a great head coach, and we got another young quarterback that can spin it, a productive offense. But their defense is a true bend but don't break defense. I think this is one of the fastest defenses that we've seen in terms of how they run to the football. They're high energy, and they're very sound. And as a defense, when you know what you're doing, you can, rep the plays that you have seen against you the whole year and play fast and play together.
How much sleep do you think you're going to get between now and
I'm
Sunday?
gonna get some good sleep, man.
Because you say obviously
It's,
very excited.
it's beautiful when you can get sleep because you feel like that you're where you desire to be, and I'm just extremely grateful that I get to be the starting quarterback for the New York Football Giants.